Wow,
and
matches.
Storm.
And to you for doing this.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Here is Kelly, first frame of our second match.
Pretty
That's
aggressive.
a very aggressive, confident-looking shot to start things off.
You can see how that ball faces up into the pocket, little high flush, and that's the carry here. You know, Kelly says she took notes every game on every pair, and that was her key to excelling and getting to the finals. Is she had a really good handle, and pair-to-pair here was really tricky.
Now our first frame for our lefty, first lefty to make a show standard tour event this season. And a great start for Shannon Pluhowsky, who made the show at the Queens in May,
First as well.
but had struggled a little bit since then.
Yeah, but she's been in a couple finals in her lifetime.
Yes, for sure. But Pluhowsky does not have an official PWBA Tour title to her credit, even though she's won Queens. Great start. Back-to-back strikes for Shannon Pluhowsky.
You can tell she's comfortable. I mean, it's Lincoln. She's a Husker.
Right. Yeah, I was going to get to that. She helped to lead the Huskers to
3 national
some pretty
titles.
significant success
Yep.
in her career here.
Her mom and dad are here. Her Aunt Lori, her partner Megan, her daughter Autumn. Her grandma. They're all here.
She's got a traveling fan base. Kelly with
The
a double
late
to start as well.
10 to fall pretty late, and she got that one a little bit right, not as high flush.
You can see some of our sponsors also on the banners in the background there. You can see a full list of all of the companies that have supported the PWBA this season at pwba.com under the tournaments and product registration. So our thanks to all the companies that have stepped up to help make the dreams of the best women bowlers in the world possible. And our thanks to you for being a subscriber to Extra Frame, and also that's how you're doing your part to help as well. Kelly trying to keep it perfect. A little
too
high. Yeah, leaves the 4. And she's the first to blink here in this match.
Another really good piece of advice that I got from Kelly after talking to her about how she made it here is she really kept track of who was scoring and what they were doing. So for all you tournament bowlers out there, it's a really good tip. You know, if you're struggling, go see who's not and what are they doing. What's their ball surface like? Where are they playing? What shape is their ball making?
And Kelly's very happy that her spare ball worked this time.
Monkey off the back. Okay.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop binging the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was blonde for like 2 seconds? But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I was like...
First spare back.
Shannon Pluhowsky has a chance to step up and take the lead. The strike here should be up 11.
An 18-year-old girl standing in the parking lot of the Red Lobster where she worked. The men were going to rob the restaurant and decided the young girl could identify them, forced her into a car.
Didn't like that one off
I
her
can
hand.
just tell by her body language.
Yeah, you can usually tell when
Come on,
Shannon
like
makes a
that,
shot she
even
doesn't
free.
like. And that one, she got left and leaves the 3 pin. So we're going to be all tied up with the spare.
They take her to the partner. They rape her.
Don't forget to like the PWBA Tour on Facebook, facebook.com/PWBA Tour, and also follow us on Twitter at PWBA Tour.
And at Deandra Beatty. Don't forget about me.
You're still trying to get ahead of me in followers. I know what's going on.
I know.
Awesome.
You're always on the air.
Goes to the site where she was stabbed.
I'll get you one of these days. I'll figure out a way.
I have no doubt.
I think you can buy followers.
I have better things to do with my money than
Yeah, I
that.
know, me too.
From the police report how she fought to
Speaking of money, the winner this week, 10 grand in their pocket, which will pay a lot of tournament entry fees and expenses for
Yeah.
the tour, for sure.
Thanks to the USBC and the BPAA for even making this possible and fulfilling our dreams.
Oh,
She didn't like
Split,
it.
yeah.
for house
Little light.
no problem. It's free 7.
This is very makeable for Shannon.
So it's back-to-back shots. She's got a little bit left of what she's looking at, I think. Last time she got a little lucky to break it up. This time not so lucky as she leaves the 3-7 split. The way you make this is hit the right side of the pin in the front, pretty much. Try to slide it over. And she does, no problem.
Like I said.
Well, you would think that the spare percentage on that is much higher for bowlers at this level than it is for league bowlers.
And she said previously she's been struggling with her spare shooting. Not today.
Nope. It's a pretty significant split conversion to keep things nice and close as Kelly steps up in the fourth.
From his grief about her death to the beauty of her life. It's been a long time.
That was a perfect shot.
Yeah, that
you
was
really
pretty
can,
good.
ladies and gentlemen, you really can't throw it much better than that.
Looked like that's exactly what she's trying to do, is a little high flush in the pocket.
Yeah.
Just packed all 10 back for the strike.
That's the key.
And if she can execute like that the rest of the way, Kelly's going to be tough to beat.
The mission is to heal, but the mission is also to help heal other people.
41-foot pattern this week.
I asked Kelly how she would describe the pattern. She said long but blocked, open up angles was the key, and the volume forced you to use stronger equipment.
It's a medium pattern on the higher end for volume.
Right.
It doesn't compare to anything. It's a special pattern developed this week by the folks at Kegel, the official lane maintenance providers. There's a week 10 for Kelly.
Yep, Kulick, definitely.
Those are never encouraging to see.
No, but
But I
sometimes.
think that she just didn't quite execute as well on that one.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just happy that, it's only a 10 pin. You've done it a million times. Just get your spare move on. The moment we try to strike is the moment you throw a bad shot. You're not going to strike every shot.
And this is the first 10 pin she will have shot since what happened in the first game.
Since the incident.
Since the incident.
No problem.
True professional right there. No
Okay.
problem. Took it out of her brain completely and made it.
Oh,
And we've got a pretty close match here. After 4.5 frames, Kelly up by 2.
Were convicted of that murder. One of them is still in prison. Kelsey Grammer weighs in at
Shannon's key, not trying too hard in these final games, and just to be yourself and trust your talent.
Why did you decide to tell the story now? He did a program on mediums. You may have heard about you.
He's asking for it to hook. And Messenger fires across like a missile to take out the 7.
That's always nice. That's a little boost of confidence right there. I guarantee her swing's going to be a little freer this next shot, and she's going to make a better shot to capitalize on that.
It's always fun to see a Messenger fly across like that.
Oh, yeah.
See if she can put a double on the board now. Take the lead. Right now, halfway through this game, Pluhowsky trailing by 2 pins.
I've always known how to fix things.
Asking for it to hook again, and she paralyzes the 5 pin.
Oh,
oh man,
That's
that
gonna
5
sweep
pin
it.
just got
and it thought it should
paralyzed.
strike, so
That 5 pin did a little dance, but stayed up, and so he's asking for it to hook, I guess with good reason. The ball didn't quite drive enough
Yeah.
for her.
her angles might be a little bit too open in the front of the lane. She just closed them down a little bit, which I think she'll probably do. It'll be more online. Flush.
Oh, spot 5 for Shannon. She'll have a chance to shoot the spare, but she missed her opportunity to take the lead there. But I have a feeling she might have another opportunity. This match is very close.
Oh. Yep, for House.
Both these bowlers bowl with each other a lot in Team USA, many years together. Some of the greatest bowlers that will ever be, I think, in bowling, in women's bowling, in the history of women's bowling.
And it's nice to have a place to showcase their talents, along with you, of course, Deandra.
Oh,
By the way, Deandra Asbady is our guest this week for the finals. Doing a fine job. Thank you very much.
thanks for having me. No one else could do it, huh?
You were my first choice this week. And Kelly gets the 10 pin to barely get out for the strike, and still up by 2.
We lost so much weight. Pre-portion packs.
Yeah, anybody's game.
It's very
For
close.
sure.
Oh. Better get support too. Hope you like and subscribe.